We have Julie Borowski. She is a YouTube celebrity and well-known libertarian. How do we get more women involved in the liberty movement?
There are a lot of women who are involved in the libertarian community, but oftentimes they take the backseat role. They kind of want to be the behind the scenes, the more organizers, especially event organizers. There's so many women. I mostly get invited to go to events through women. I'm an event organizer. They kind of want to take the more behind the scenes role, and if they want to do that, it's fine. But I think one of the ways is just to showcase that we do have women involved in the libertarian movement is just to invite them to speak at conferences, to actually showcase them. I think when a woman sees a woman on stage, they say, hey, if she could do it, I could do it. And that encourages them to kind of get behind, out from the shadows and actually take a more leadership role, which should be encouraged.
There are some issues facing women in society right now. Feminists like to talk about the gender wage gap and everything. Now, do you think that the feminist concerns are true? And how do you feel like is a good way to stand up for women's rights, other than the feminist way of saying, let's make women dependent on the government?
Feminists say that women make 77 cents per every man's dollar. While that's true, it doesn't really count in all the factors. That's just the median wage. Men and women tend to go into different fields. They get different majors. Men tend to work more overtime hours. They go on less vacations, stuff like that. So you have to factor in all of it. And if you want to close the wage gap, encourage women to go into the more STEM fields, the ones that actually make the more money. That's a more solution than, hey, let's get the government to solve this problem that doesn't even exist.
What would be the best way to, say, encourage women to get into the STEM fields?
So I think, of course, women have to make up their own minds. If they don't want to go into the STEM field, that's fine. I didn't go into the STEM fields because I actually wanted to go into the more political science, even though I knew I wouldn't make as much money. That was okay with me because I actually wanted to go into a field that I liked. If they want to go into STEM fields, I encourage women to do so, but it's their choice ultimately. What
inspired you to start your YouTube channel?
I was working at FreedomWorks in DC as a writer. They wanted me to do TV interviews at FreedomWorks. And I thought, oh my gosh, like I'm a writer, I'm a behind the scenes person. So I started a YouTube channel actually to help my speech and get used to being in front of the camera. And people started watching it, so I've been just making videos for the past 6 years or so.
Thank you very much, Julie, for joining us.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Yeah, absolutely.